Good morning to everybody who are listening to this program. Now, I am an ordinary man, quite an old man for by all standard, 84 years almost, and that too quite sick. I have cardiac problems and pulmonary hypertension, etc., but I don't bother for a thing because Dr. Sachin has taught us to be positive and try to be healthy mentally. Now, my experience, I have joined a civil aviation department as air traffic controller when I was quite young. And we had to do shift duties, afternoon, morning, and night. Now, my seniors told me that, look, you have to change your day into night and night into day. I didn't understand what they want to mean. He said, look, everybody, even a dog, sleeps in the night. But you have to stay awake and alert. For that purpose, in the day, you have to sleep. And in the night, you have to stay awake. Now, those days, I was not aware of the body clock and circadian rhythms and all those things, which now I came to know later on through a crack in the wellness code. But what I did was that I used to sleep. I mean, the day I have to do night duty. I will sleep in the day, and even after the day in the after night duty, I will sleep like a log. So that kept me going on. Otherwise, those who don't do that, they suffer from heart attack and all sorts of problems. Anyway, now Dr. Sachin told me that I have to talk about my problems regarding what has caused this pandemic any harm to me. Well, not sleep, but it is something else that is, I mean, because of my fragile health, I was not allowed to go out and walk near the park or anywhere. So by staying alone, and I live in a townhouse, so I don't have much space to walk. So that has weakened my muscles, the leg muscles. Though I do some free exercises and all, but that made me. I'll add at least 10 years in 1 year. Now, uh, anything special you want to know, sir? I can share with you about sleep.
No, anything that you did personally to change that, to adjust to your new routine uh, of day and night, that will be interesting to understand that how you went through the whole journey while you were working as a ATC controller, right?
Yeah, that is okay. But my friends used to suggest me all wrong things. You start smoking and you will stay awake. And after, whenever you feel drowsy and all, have a small peak and all that. But I never listened to all those things. And I carried on like that because I had a wonderful lesson in my life. It started quite early. I am lucky. I was told that an aimless life is a miserable life. All of us should have an aim,
Hmm.
and the quality of your life depends on the quality of your aim.
Hmm.
Now, what we normally do is to run after money, position, and all. Now, I realize that those who run after money, they either land up as a fugitive or in the jail. So I never chased that. And I could differentiate between my need and desire. My need is very little, and I am happy. Second, I had to know that what is the aim of my life. I couldn't find out. So I was told, okay, the aim of life is to find the God or self in your body and manifest. It's not an easy task. I've been trying it for such a long time. But fortunately or other, I was a little helpful when even before coming to USA. And third is I learned from Ramana Maharshi that a successful man is one who is happy within and makes others happy. Now that became my motto, and I try to be do that, and I do it. It costs nothing absolutely. I to be happy with it. It is all within myself, and uh, make others happy. I have a wonderful person. I fortunately I came. That is Dr. Sachin, who is always smiling and helping others. He is giving back to the community what he has learned from others. It is a wonderful experience. I have learned a lot from this Crackness Well group every time. And of course, there are certain things which I learned that, they said, motion is lotion. It's a wonderful statement, and it is. We have to, if we are just sitting on a couch, and then we had it. I personally think that happiness is the main key to the sleep, good well sleep. That's all, sir.